You are listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson.
Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast. Today is April 6th, 2023, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and then head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the blog, and then give it some love. Then head on over to youtube.com/hellocupcakeitsme to check out the video log. And as always, thank you for subscribing and continuing to listen and just being the awesome people that you are. So today is episode 59, and I can't believe that we're that far into everything. So yeah, there's been a lot that has been going on lately. Starting off with yesterday, if you follow along on the YouTube video, I am so sorry, guys. I just could not make my Wednesday check-in video. For those of you who don't follow along with the YouTube channel, yesterday when I was at the YMCA after doing my water aerobics and all that other fun stuff, I slipped and fell and did the splits in the locker room and completely tweaked my back, my shoulder, both my knees, my calves, like basically from the middle of my back all the way down to my pinky toes was just jacked up. And I could barely move yesterday without it being in pain. This morning, I still have a lot of pain, but it's mostly like in my abdomens and in my core and my groin area and my shoulder. Like my shoulder is really, really jacked up. And I still have some pain in both of my forearms where I kind of stopped myself from doing the full split. And it wasn't like the front to back splits, it was the side to side splits, and yeah, I just pulled everything together and used muscles that I don't think I've ever used or didn't even know that I had to really keep myself from getting vastly hurt. So yeah, this morning I am moving very slow. I hurt. Like, there's just, it's going to take a while for this pain to go away, especially in my shoulder. Like, I don't know why my shoulder is so jacked up, because I don't remember falling on my shoulder, but, I've been having issues with my shoulders anyways, and so I think whatever injury had happened to it, or whatever, just exacerbated by me falling and trying to catch myself. Like I said before, I did too much damage. But here we are today, and even though it's still fairly early in the morning, I got hopes that I'm going to make it through, and then by Easter that I'm going to be completely healed up and ready to go and kick ass again. Friday, I'm just going to take it really, really slow and easy at the pool, because I tend to overexert myself when I'm swimming and doing my water aerobics. So I need to make sure that I take care of myself and not further injure myself. I probably should go in and have x-rays and make sure that there's no like torn ligaments or any kind of like broken or herniated anythings, but I think I'm going to hold off and just give myself a few days. If I'm still ouchy by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, then I'll make the plan to go in and get seen I know it's probably one of those things that you should take care of more sooner than later, but here we are. So, anyways, yeah, just been doing the best I can. I had kind of a slow, quiet weekend. Didn't do much. Got some cleaning done. Got my laundry taken care of, and a friend had given me a pancake gift like basket thing, and it was a bottle of the dry pancake ingredients, and it was a sourdough pancake mix, and a bottle of stout. I don't know if it was Norwegian or what it was, but it was a thick black stout beer. Now, I'm not a beer drinker by any means of the word. I've had maybe, I don't know, 15 beers in my entire life, okay? So, and that's including teenage drinking, which you're not supposed to do, so don't drink, kids. Um, but yeah, just not a huge beer drinker. I don't really care for the hoppiness or like the bitter taste of it, but this stout was actually pretty decent after I let it just sit out for a couple of days. But I woke up on Saturday and thought, you know what, I'm going to make these pancakes because my friend was kind enough to give them to me or whatever. Well, nowhere on the fucking pancake mix did it say that the bottle itself was pressurized. So I open the bottle and it goes pow, just all over me. It looked like a snowman jizzed on me, guys. Um, I was just covered in pancake batter. My whole work surface was covered in pancake batter, and there was this like atomic mushroom cloud of pancake batter just like wafting through the air. And all I could do was laugh. One, because how ironic would it have been the fact that it happened on April Fool's Day, April 1st, and like it was just a culmination of everything. Like the fact that it was April Fool's Day, I was in a really good mood, I was listening to music, and I just had this fucking bottle shoot shit all over me. So yeah, I took a picture of myself and I sent it to my friend, and I was like, "Hey, about that gift, please don't give me any more gifts, lol." And she's like, "Oh my god, I am so sorry." Blah. And I said, "No, it's fine. You know, I'm actually in a really haha mood about it, so I'm not I'm not upset with you or anything. It was just, you know, the fact that it's April Fools and all this other stuff, and it just kind of like exploded all over me. So that's what actually prompted me to clean, was the fact that I had to pick up all of that pancake batter, and then a lot of it got onto the sink and some of the dishes that I had in the sink. So yeah, I just spent most of Saturday and a part of Sunday just cleaning, doing laundry, and listening to music, trying not to lounge lounge around in bed or whatever too much. But yeah, yesterday though, when I came home from the Y, I took a tramadol, a Flexerol, and a CBD gummy, and I passed the fuck out. And I don't know. I Like I said, I'm still sore, but um, then Tuesday night, you know, we had our trivia night, and this round, our season, whatever the hell you want to call it, is like really kind of unique in the fact that we are busting our ass and not getting any leeway whatsoever. We finally got on the scoreboard as having won 2, lost 4, and before we had won 0, lost however many. So, it's been kind of nice to be able to, like, see our names on the scoreboard with actual wins behind it. So, we have 2 more weeks until our season is closed off. So we have next week, and then the week after that is a Battle of the Minds, which is where, like, everyone comes together and kind of tries to improve their personal score. So I'm not too worried about trying to improve my personal score, because I don't play it as a singular person. I play as a person on a team. And so I'm more interested in trying to uptick everyone, not just myself. But whatever. Still doesn't mean that I'm not going to be there playing, regardless of what the category is or what have you. But yeah, having a lot of fun with that. Getting some good progress going in my book. I'm now up to 67 days of entries, and really started workshopping what I want to do with it and how I want to take it and the direction that I want to take it in. I still kind of have like this little bit of a vision board thing going that has 2 or 3 probabilities on it, with the end goal just being having it published. But I think I'm going to run it by some actual publishers like Random House or Penguin Books or whatever, and see if they'll pick it up. And I want to actually workshop it and not do a self-publishing thing through like Lulu Print or whatever it's called, or, wherever you self-publish. So we'll see what happens with that. It's still kind of far off and something that I need to really think about a little bit more. Um, yeah, and then I'm really looking forward to the new movies that are coming out. They just released the trailer for Blue Beetle, which I I don't know much about Blue Beetle, but what I do know of him, I really appreciate and I really like. And for those of you who are not like comic book geeks or whatever, Blue Beetle is a Hispanic superhero. And I think that it's amazing that DC and Marvel are starting to show a little more of these obscure superheroes. And I think that it's going to be a really good movie from what it looks like so far. And I'm excited with some of Disney's live action movies that are coming out. Like, they just announced that they're doing a live action Lilo and Stitch and Moana and Peter Pan. And I know that they've done Peter Pan to death, like various companies or production crews or whatever have done Peter Pan or what have you, but this is supposed to be a live action version of the Disney cartoon Peter Pan. So I'm just waiting for people to flip the fuck out over the fact that uh, it looks like Tinkerbell is like black, and it looks like Peter Pan himself is Asian, and like the little girl who plays Lilo, she looks more white than Polynesian, or at least to me she looks white, or maybe even Hispanic, not really so much Polynesian. But like, I don't understand the people like blowing up over the fact that the Disney characters have been changing race or whatever. Like like people going off about the fact that the Little Mermaid's black and that Ursula was being played by Melissa McCarthy and all this other stuff. I'm just like, what does it matter? Like, Get over it. Now, I'm a bit hypocritical in this because, like, I understand. I took a class on comic book superheroes and their like symbols as icons or whatever, and why it wouldn't make the same sense as like having a Russian Superman or a Chinese Superman, because back when Superman was created, it was created to give that strong sense of independence and that idea of freedom and justice for everyone throughout the world, regardless of race, religion, creed, color, or whatever. So you couldn't have a Russian Superman portraying the quote unquote American values. Just like you couldn't have a white Black Panther superhero archetype. Like, the Black Panthers were a militant group of African Americans who were just done with being treated poorly. And so when Stan Lee created the Black Panther, he was giving a voice to the African American populace and empowering them. So if you had a white Black Panther, then that wouldn't have cultural significance. Just like Wonder Woman was created to empower women and took on that whole persona of like Rosie the Riveter type situation where women are just as strong and just as capable as men. So you couldn't have a Wonder Boy. I I do believe that they do have Wonder Boy now as like part of the archetype, but you couldn't take the Princess Diana Wonder Woman archetype and have it be a man on an island of men protected from the rest of the world. It just wouldn't make sense and it wouldn't work. And the rest of the story arc that goes along with Diana and the Greek gods just wouldn't play well with each other. Like Spider-Man. Now, Spider-Man can be white, he can be black, he can be Asian, he can be whoever. And we've seen that with the Miles Morris um, Spider-Man, and we've seen that with the variations of Peter Parker and so on and so forth. Like, okay, pat you on the head and feed you from the hand. But anyways, yeah, so I'm getting off into a tangent about this, but I'm happy to see that Marvel and DC are starting to show these lesser known characters and that they are starting to bring them to light and giving a population their own superhero, even though that superhero has been around for like 40 to 60 years. Most people only know about the main the mainstream heroes like Superman, Batman, Flash, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, people like that, or know the Marvel aspect of it, like the X-Men being Professor Xavier, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Beast, Jubilee, Jean Grey, or Phoenix, depending on where you come into the X-Men universe at. Storm, Rogue, Gambit, people like that. If there's been a movie made about them, people know about them. But us comic book folk who know it from more than just whatever movie has been released, it's nice to see the rest of everyone else like, oh shit, that was a great movie. And all of us dorks are over here like, yeah, hi, welcome. So, I love it. And then last night on The Mandalorian, I was so happy to see Jack Black and Lizzo brought into the Star Wars universe. and Lizzo just being this voluptuous ebony goddess, both on stage and off stage, but seeing her with like this air of royalty about her on screen, becoming part of the Star Wars universe, was like really awesome for me. And I was like, go on with yourself, Lizzo. And she did the job so perfect, and it didn't feel like she was acting. So, at least that's my personal opinions. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go now. But thank you for listening this far, and sorry about going on the tangent about superheroes and whatever else. It's a passion that is near and dear to me. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or would like to add in something, please put it in the section down below, like the comment section. Who's your favorite superhero? Why do you connect with DC versus Marvel? I would really like to hear these kind of like things, so then that way, you know, we could connect a little bit deeper and maybe geek out over some stuff. So if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to the podcast here, and then head on over to youtube.com/Hello Cupcake It's Me to check out the YouTube channel. Like and subscribe over there, and then check out hellocupcakeitsme.com to give the blog some love. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You have been listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson. Please make sure to check back often, as new episodes are released bi-weekly. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send a message to hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And until next time, stay happy, safe, and keep doing the best you can with what you have been given.